Hi, Lori DiGiulio here, registered massage therapist and NKT practitioner here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm going to talk a little bit about proper breathing. Breath should happen from the diaphragm exclusively. The diaphragm is a muscle that's parachute shaped at the base of the ribs. It separates the lungs from the abdominal pelvic cavity, and it's kind of shaped like this on your exhale or at rest. When you inhale, the diaphragm flattens and the lower ribs pull out to the sides. The belly should lift. The low back should also puff out. So in proper breathing technique, your breath should happen as a kind of like a puff all the way around your trunk. This type of breathing properly helps to engage the core to support you through your daily activities. When you suck in, you disengage the core. When you breathe through from the chest or from the neck, you disengage the core. You don't support the core properly. In addition to that, you also stress out a lot of the muscles of the neck and shoulders, which can perpetuate neck and shoulder pain. So let me tell you what proper breathing should look like. When you take an inhale, the lower ribs should flare out to the sides, and as the diaphragm pushes down, you should get the abdomen displacing. And so you should get this even dome that happens from the base of the breastbone right to your pubic bone. You should also feel the sensation that the low back kind of puffs out. There's a lot less movement here, but there is a little puff in that low back. You can practice this type of breathing lying on your back and place your hands on your low back, your abdomen, your ribs, just to give yourself a little cue to push into those areas to properly engage that breath. When you take an inhale like this, you should get this sensation like a power lifter creates. So when a power lifter is about to lift, they take an inhale and they do this, right? They get fatter all the way around the trunk. And that helps to support their core. That's why they do it. And so proper breathing is kind of like a milder version of that, that feeling that you generate in the abdomen, like when somebody's about to punch you in the stomach, that kind of feeling, but a little bit less intense. So this type of breathing is really important for core engagement. If you're sucking in, you're disengaging the core. If you're using your neck, you're disengaging the core. Proper diaphragmatic breathing is the foundation for any movement pattern. If you're working out, if you're playing a sport, or if you're living, you need to be able to engage proper diaphragmatic breathing to support your lumbar spine and to support your limbs in movement. As always, your best bet is always to see an NKT practitioner and get assessed. Learn this movement. If you need some instruction, if you need to learn how to engage your core properly, I'd love to talk to you about it.